It's the Texas Weather Outlook video for Monday, the 21st of August. The total solar eclipse is today. Some people are in the path of totality, and we're going to see a partial solar eclipse. About 75 to 85% of it, 85% of the sun will be covered. And what about what's happening in the tropics? A little disturbance may threaten some parts of Texas later this weekend and into next week. Let's take a look at the water vapor satellite view. Again, broad troughing in the northeast. Main mid-latitude westerlies are up north, and temperatures, it's very calm this morning. 80 degrees in Arlington, 82 in DFW, a lot of 70s in the board this morning. Take a look at the watch warning map. A couple of flood issues in parts of the Midwest and even parts of El Paso and the surrounding areas. Other than that, things are quiet. Got a large risk for severe weather. A standard slight risk from near Omaha to near the Great Lakes. Day 2, risk for severe weather from near to Kentucky to near New England, and we have a marginal risk that extends down to Wichita Falls. That includes Denton, Louisville, Plano, Frisco, Gunter, and Ray Roberts Lake. Some of those areas could see some scattered to numerous showers and storms on Wednesday and on Tuesday, and Wednesday. All of Texas is in green. That means we'll see the risk for thunderstorms, but organized severe weather isn't expected. Take a look at the average rainfall for the next 7 days. This is valid through Monday of next week. This is showing about 1 to 2 inches of rain for most of North Texas. And again, your rain amounts can vary. Some locations can see that in an hour. Take a look at the tropics. Where's Harvey? Well, that dissipated into an open wave this weekend, but it's still showing some signs of reorganization. And most models want to bring it towards the Bay of Campeche after making landfall on Mexico's Yucatan, and then ultimately bringing the system towards Brownsville, Texas, and then curving to the west. That's what most members want to do. But let's take a look at the GFS ensemble, and again, most members want to bring it westward. Only a couple want to bring it towards Dallas-Fort Worth and produce heavy rain there. But again, this is something we'll just have to see with time. And here's the intensity guidance. And most members only bring this to a low-end tropical storm. Only a couple want to bring it to a hurricane. So a tropical storm is very well possible. We could see Harvey yet again with this tropical disturbance. And there's one wave just to the east of the Bahamas that's just fighting a lot of dry air and shear, and we don't expect that to develop, but if it does, it'll have a very hard time. The member guidance want to bring it towards central Florida and then recurve to the Atlantic, hugging the East Coast. And the intensity guidance want to bring this to a low-end tropical storm, to a tropical depression. So it's just finding a lot of dry air and shear right now, so it's having a really hard time of developing. And let's look at this is the 5-day guidance, and this one has a high chance of developing, but as it makes its way towards Brownsville, Texas, this one has a 40% chance of developing, and this one, there's a little wave out in the Atlantic Basin. This one, we don't even have to worry about developing because it's finding a lot of dry air and shear right now. So let's look at models. Here's the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at 1 o'clock this afternoon at 500 millibars. Again, flat ridge and relatively dry mostly sunny with highs in the mid 90s. Here's the projected cloud cover coming off the HRRR model, valid as of 1 o'clock, just about near the peak near the time of totality. And in most locations in North Texas, the partial solar eclipse in North Texas should be visible with only a few mid-level clouds. Again, with mostly sunny and hot conditions. Tuesday, still looking the same. We could see some scattered thunderstorms developing later in the night on Tuesday and Wednesday. A cold front drops from the north, and that could create a chance of scattered showers and storms. The best chance of one spot getting wet is still in the 50-50 bracket. Thursday, again, that same area shifts to the south, again creating the chance for scattered showers and storms. Friday, a tropical wave wants to make its way towards Brownsville, Texas, and we'll take a look this weekend. It wants to bring itself northward for Saturday, and Sunday it wants to create a chance of numerous showers and storms. But there's a chance that all of this won't even verify, and I'll show you why in a minute. But here's a week from today. Monday, the 28th of August, broad troughing in the north, and again a chance of a look of scattered to numerous showers and storms. Here's the end of the forecast period on Wednesday, the 30th of August. Broad troughing in the east. Heights are about where they should be, and again that's a dry look with highs only in the mid 80s. Now let's look at the European on in the evening of Saturday, August the 26th. And this model wants to recurve this tropical system to the west of Brownsville, Texas, and then really sort of stalling. So there's some uncertainties with models determining when and where this tropical system will go. But let's take a look at the temperatures for the next 6 days. We can see that cooling trend by Wednesday, where we're only expected to go to the mid 90s, and by Thursday we could expect temperatures to go to the upper 80s. And Friday, and we'll just continue to see this cooling trend. By Friday, we may expect the lows to be in the upper 60s. That will be interesting to see as we can see this cooling trend. That's it for the Texas Weather Outlook video today. I'll have more notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, if you can catch your local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Make it a great day, and Godspeed.